Are you ready for the Eclectic one? AKAPAD is here.
And here we go, my AKA Padders. How we doing? Haven't done just like a normal Monday night, just like normal time Monday in quite some time. And the reason for that is, well, 2024 was crazy busy. 2025 was an extension of 2024. And I kind of lost my way a little bit and just being regular with you guys. Just, like hanging out, drawing, doing everything, right? Well, I'm hoping we can kind of change a little bit there. Sorry, I'm just adjusting my lights here, guys. Guys, yeah, just trying to be a little bit more regular, trying to be a little bit more informative, trying to overall spread comic book goodness all across this great land. And speaking of comic book goodness, say hello to our table mascots. We have Crypt from the Extreme Universe, and we have Pike from Wildstorm Productions. Sorry, I was looking at something. And also say hello to our spiritual advisor, the great RIP, the great Stephen Hughes, who's always with us at this table. We're working on Mighty Mary. We're inking Mighty Mary. So Love is Blind. It's like a Netflix show. I'm not really sure what the hook of it is. I know it's a reality. Well, they have branded coffee creamers now. So whatever. But Love is Blind has a wedding cake flavored creamer that we have right here in my iced coffee. And it's amazing. So we're doing a lot of good stuff here, everyone. We're rocking and rolling. Give me one moment, please. And we're back that quick. All right, guys. Yeah, let's do some inking. We got Mighty Mary here. Homage to the first appearance of Power Man. I'm going to have to tape another sheet to this, meaning I got to expand this because there's supposed to be a couple figures on the cover. The design of the cover, too, it's more graphical. Like, it's from the 70s. So the quarter top of the printed cover is all graphic design. The image of Power Man, or not Power Man, Luke Cage, it's more of a square than it is a rectangle. I didn't take that into consideration. A lot of times, I really just take the attitude of I'll figure it out. So here we go. Now, I think I do need Ryan. Thank you, so Ryan. I am flattered, Ryan. I'm going to keep that up. I'm just trying to work on my lighting a little bit, Ryan. Let me know if this if this is visible, if you can see it. How are you, buddy? What's going on? Where are you, Ryan? Where are you? Where are you located? If you're not familiar, I am here in Philadelphia, PA. Uh, Eagles just won, right? Eagles are going to the championship game, as did my Bills. So we have a conflict of interest, but what the hell? We don't care. Let's just have both teams in the Super Bowl, and then we'll figure that out too as we go along. But yeah, this is for Rebel Comics. And, Dave successfully did a crowdfunder maybe like a year ago. And it was like a manga. I want to say it might have been like over 100 pages. And we flirted with the idea of doing stuff on stream. But I kind of, like fell out of the regular, like, drawing rhythm. Mostly because I had just other things, even work wise, happening in life. And a lot of these comic book covers, a lot of these comic book projects, many of them are, they're pro bono. Pro bono. It's me just trying to help indie comics and get indie comics to a certain level. And sometimes like guys like come to me and they want to pay, and it's usually I never invoice them. I'll do the work. I just won't invoice them. But Dave reached out to me, and I know Dave watches the channel. Dave's pretty good with his, with his Twitter handle. The Twitter handle though is like Dave. It's like Dave with 20 million other, like. Maybe I should reach out to him. His Twitter handle needs to be a little bit more memorable, readable, as I like to say. By readable, I just mean you can remember it and repeat it. And to remember it, you don't have to think too much about it. But yeah, we're here just drawing comics. Like, who cares, right? Let's just draw some comics. We'll see how far I last. I have to do a ton of stuff tonight. I got it. I still have to work out for the day. I gotta kind of do some stuff for work. I gotta do a round of emails. It's just it piles up. But it's also like family time, and I guess like that's a little bit of what backs me away from streaming at this time. My fiance was off today because of MLK Day. I get off on federal holidays as well, so we kind of were able to spend the whole day together. We did that too. We do that usually every weekend, but sometimes we're like running around, and it's not the same. Like, sorry, going around watching football for 2 days is not the same with spending quality time together. It's just not. And we're doing traditional comic book inking here. Nothing but brush. And before anybody wants to ask, yes, I fully support AI art. Yes, I fully support digital art. So there you go. In your face. Sorry, everyone. I sometimes will, I'll go silent just because like a lot of this is just focus. Like you have to separate, doing the presentation and getting the work where it needs to be. And, a lot of times, even when that chat fills up and we get people going back and forth, a lot of times it's distracting. And I'd rather just do the work. But nowadays, you have to be a live streamer today in the world of comics. You just gotta do it. You just gotta do it. What I've been doing is I've been pretty good with getting my reference material. Kind of like over here, I have an easel for my phone. The wild thing is I haven't brought up anything for Mighty Mary for our very subject, which is funny. But hey, it's okay. We'll make it work. We will get by. Here we go. There's our girl. Yo, anime. Anime. I just did a. I was thinking of you again, buddy. I did a podcast episode on God Mars. If you're familiar with that, it's from the early '80s. I believe it hit the U.S. in 84, 85, but it was 81, 82 in Japan. Cheers, bud. But yeah, I don't know if you're familiar with that anime series. It is phenomenal. Literally blew me away. So I'm kind of like now addicted to a little bit of a run of like super early anime, just because I always, like I kind of always ignored it, and I'm just really enjoying opening up my own eyes, and that's always fun when you do that to yourself. But I don't know if you're familiar with that series, but it's on Tubi. I fully recommend it. It's also on YouTube. But how are you, buddy? What's going on? What are we doing? Yeah, 90s is great too. Well, 90s is like a little bit of my wheelhouse, just in like immediate anime knowledge. And it's pretty easy for me to discuss that. But at the same time, the 80s stuff is really just it makes you question what were the Americans thinking, or like the rest of the world for that matter. Because I think some of it's so mind blowing. Uh like it almost just makes you want to give up what you're doing. But I think even like Disney's got to be like, hey, like we do kids, we got to stick to kids. That's our wheelhouse. Like we know that's our market. I don't know, but it is like it's not even to the point of it being adult. It's just more or less to the point of it being, like heavy science fiction, just like straight like true science fiction. There we go. Yeah, yeah. Like one of the more modern ones. Have you seen Redline, the car racing one? It's done by the guy that did the track runner. I forget the name of that one from Animatrix. It's the same designer or director. The one where the track star like runs out of the Matrix, which is like one, that's one another reason why the Animatrix is so freaking good. But yeah, he did a movie called Redline, and I was watching that recently too, and that one's like, I just remember people talking about it. That was maybe like the last one. People, I just remember like everyone talking about it, and I never got around to it, and I kind of faded away from watching like any type of cartoon for probably about 20 years at that point. Or maybe not 20, but a long time. And I put that on, and I was like, oh my god, this is like really top notch stuff. It's got some of the best racing sequences, like more than Initial D. And I also recommend Initial D. Initial D is hardcore. Then Initial D too was the Fast and Furious before Fast and Furious. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. See, I have to look that. So is that who we're talking of? I gotta just make a note of that. Studio Trigger. Awesome. Yeah, I got him right here. I will read up on that. Read up on that as soon as we're done. The logo, like I've seen the logo before. Awesome. Thanks for the recommendation, dude. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Redline is great though. Redline is so freaking good. I gotta finish it though. I get sometimes it's if I know something is because like I monitor and I watch like so much. It's like I put things on in the background a lot, and that's almost like a little bit of the like shit test, right? Where if it can kind of survive being in the background, and I say to myself, oh, like I gotta come back to this, and I have to start from the beginning and just focus and pay attention. That's where like that's how I know something is just beyond special. So Redline did that to me. Sorry, yeah, I am. I know I'm going silent, but you just gotta focus sometimes. Sorry. I also have Venom 3 running over here. The last thing. It keeps catching my eye. There is a lot happening with this movie, I'll tell you that right now. There's just so many different Venoms. Sorry, everyone. I still have to. There's always could be something coming in from my phone, so I gotta keep track of it. So every once in a while, I gotta click on messages to make sure we're good to go. a lot of this hair, I just have to like figure out. It's like you figure it out with the brush. And some of it's like, oh, I think I kind of shaded it to be brushwork and not to be contour. And yeah, like that's another back and forth. You have to go through. You just have to do it. We're getting there. This hair is wild though. And you know what too? Like I should have checked out her her hairstyle. Because I have a feeling she's not gonna have like flowy hair like this. There we go. All right, everyone. Little bit of a short session today. I'll still update this on X and maybe on Insta, but I think we're there. I kind of have to take a break from this, mostly to figure out what the next attached page is going to be. I think I need like just kind of going from memory. I need space like maybe like here, like this, like that. That's the space I need, like up like that. So we'll gain there. And also there's like a neon sign on that cover. So I gotta just research that real quick. But I would say at this point, all of the grind, all the real work is done. This is almost like pickup work at this point. I can do this on the phone. And actually, what's it? 8 o'clock? I think I have to check my calendar. I might have a 9:30 tonight. A call to jump on. So, all right, AK Powders, thanks for hanging out, and we'll kind of try and go out with a little bit of style.